Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is your weekly read for July 19th through the 25th on what it is that you need to focus on. And this week, it just seems like there is something very heavy in your energetic field here. Maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe you're feeling like not supported, but I truly feel like it's your inner child here. There could be circumstances, situations that is rising up, causing that inner child wound to be brought back up, making your inner child not feel safe, um, just not happy, not fulfilled. There's just something where this week you're feeling alone, you're just feeling in lack, you're just not feeling as empowered this week. And I feel like you can benefit from being more present in your situation, grounding yourself, going out, being more stable, moving your body a bit more here, to move that stagnant, stuck, unhealthy energy out of your energetic field here. Um, I feel like you're needing to transmute that energy this week. I feel like just this week is very heavy and you're needing to transmute the negative energy that is in your energetic field, and you do that by moving your body, whether it be dancing, yoga, working out. You're needing to move your body. And I feel like another way you can alchemize that energy is by just doing things that make your inner child happy. Allow your inner child to lead the way. Ask your inner child what it is that she needs right now, in this moment, to be happy, and be honest. Allow her to, or allow her, him, to let you know what it is that they are needing, and try to be intentional with giving your inner child that. I feel like there is something that it just seems like you don't feel safe, feel a bit restricted, limited, and it's bringing out ways in you that are unhealthy, so, and a bit toxic, so that you can keep your inner child safe. Um, and I feel like right now you're just needing to kind of breathe. Um, just really breathe, meditate, ground yourself, and create a better flow in your life here this week. Because it just seems like there's a lot of, I don't know, very unhealthy, dark energy here. Like you're just not content, you're not happy, you're not fulfilled right now. This week at least. It's just not, you're not, it's not the energy, it's not the root. And maybe because maybe you're thinking about past situations and how it didn't play out for you, didn't work out for you. And like I said, it can be causing you to respond in a certain way that is very unhealthy, and I feel like right now it's just because your inner child is screaming for help and attention, and maybe that's causing you to react and respond in a certain way because your inner child is yelling and not being met. And I just feel like you are the only person that could protect your inner child and give your inner child what it is that you need. And maybe you're reacting and responding towards other people because it's like you probably looking for other people to give you that. But I feel like you're the one that needs to give your inner child what it is that she needs right now. And so I feel like this week, just ask your inner child what it is that they need. That really listen, be silent, feel where there's pain or just pressure in the body, and just really ask yourself what it is that you need so that you can give yourself what it is that you need. I feel like this week you're needing to really nurture yourself. I feel like you may be more so reactive this week because things could be triggering you, upsetting you, just got you all over the place. and not in a good space and energy. And I feel like you can really benefit by just transmuting that energy and not allowing it to empower you and take over you. Get control over it by grounding yourself, being in silence, being in a state of gratitude, showing gratitude for all things that are working out for you, that you are here right now, that you are okay right now, that you are safe in this very moment, that you are whatever you need to tell yourself so that you can bring more ease into your body, so that you may feel safer, so that you may feel okay with what is happening right now. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, this week it just seems like there's a lot of erratic energy, but I feel like this is energy that you've been bottled up. You've been holding in, you've been suppressing for so long. And I feel like some past situation, something's going to cause it to just let out. And it just seems like it's not going to be good. It seems like it could cause a lot of breakup in a lot of relationships, a lot of endings, a lot of just, it's a lot. And I feel like, although I'm saying like, hey, you probably should benefit from, like, transmuting it, I just get like, I don't think you're going to do that. If you want me to be honest, you can. Maybe if you hear this message ahead of time, it is more intentional with like, oh, this is a situation, let me breathe, take a moment, and not be so reactive, because there is something this week that is going to have you very reactive and having you acting in a very extreme way. And all of this is coming from you. It's coming from you because you've been bottling up something for so long. Since you were a child, it's just maybe not feeling seen, not feeling heard, loved, respected, honored, whatever it is, where you feel like you were suffering alone, not having the support, whatever it is. You've been holding it all together for so long, like you the strong friend, and then something just comes into your auric field this week and it makes you snap. Something's gonna try to upset you, and it's not like a extreme, it's just more like a mindfulness. Things make us upset, things happen. But I just feel like you've been bottling it up so long, where it can just come off as, a lot of people are so confused on where it's coming from and why you're acting a certain way, because you have been pinning this up for so long. And I feel like this could have been over years, because of like just the inner child wounds that have not yet been healed. And like I said, it's only you that can do the inner work, the healing work. Only you can do that. And I feel like you may kind of dismiss it. It could be a song that comes up that brings up past emotions and suffering and having you remember things. It could be as little as that here. Or it can be, to get yourself in a better state of being, listening to music, writing things down, maybe journaling, sharing your feelings here to get you more balanced and harmonious and dealing with the unhealthy energies that are taking place. But understand that you hold the power. And it's so important, although I am someone that's big on you living in the experience. And the reality is, there are some experiences that are not as fulfilling or desirable for us to really, that we want to like live in. But you have the power to recognize that by being present and recognizing where there's an uncomfortable emotion that's rising up, and being intentional with how you respond to it, how you react to it. Because I do feel like there is something this week that's going to come up and have you reacting very quickly before you can even process it. And so if you can just take a moment really quickly and recognize it and respond differently, I feel like that can bring more balance into your life in dealing with the situation. Maybe you can benefit from speaking to a therapist and having someone, sharing your feelings and thoughts with someone with what it is that you've been holding on to for a very long time. But I feel like you at this point, you don't even care. You don't even care. You ready to cut everybody off. You ready to let everybody go. You ready to just walk this journey alone. And I feel like you just feel like that is necessary for you to do. That's the necessary response for you this week on how to deal with certain things that's going to cause like you to feel in a disempowered way, in a sense. But like I said, it's only you that you can protect your inner child. And I feel like in order for you to protect your inner child, you may do it in an unhealthy way. But nonetheless, it's a way that you feel is going to respect and honor your inner child. I feel like you're going to, man, it's like you finna let people have it this week. I don't know. You gonna let people know how you feel. And maybe after you let them know, maybe that's all you needed. Like now you feel balanced. Now you feel free. Now you feel liberated. Now you feel like okay, you can move through life in a better way. At peace, at ease. Maybe you just need to let them know. But I feel like it's gonna take people by surprise because it's like, whoa, we wasn't expecting that. Not from you. Like, wait a minute, where is this even coming from? People are going to be so confused. But I feel like it has been pent up for a very long time. And people are going to think like it's just all of a sudden decision, or it's just like, oh, you're acting erratic, or you're just confused and don't know what it is that you're doing. But I feel like you've been quiet for some time and holding things in and suffering for a very long time. And now it's you letting it be known. But I do feel like there is a healthier way to, let it be known. But nonetheless, whatever you feel that you need to do to free you, to liberate you, to release you from things that you've been holding on to that has been toxic in nature, unhealthy in nature for a very long time, so that you may be free and liberated in your own lively experience. And I feel like once you speak your truth, speak your peace, speak whatever it is that has been hurting you, maybe you can like write it into a song, a poem, whatever it is too, as well. You can benefit from that way. Again, I'm just trying to offer healthier ways, but whatever it is that you choose to release or express, whatever has been hurting you, wounding you for a very long time, I do feel like I said, it's going to allow your life to move in a very different direction where you feel more balanced, you feel more free, you feel more happy, you feel like, okay, you can really do what it is that you want to do because there's certain energies not holding you up or making it seem like, you're incapable of doing something, or they're not supporting you. It's like now you're releasing the expectations of people having to support you or believe in you or whatever the case may be. And now you're just living life on your terms and doing what it is that truly make your inner child happy without caring what anyone else has to say. You're doing this for you. You're enjoying life. Every moment you're being present, you're being joyful because you've just released certain things that have been keeping you stuck and bound in a very suffering, lackful energy for so long. And you decided to be very intentional with how you live life now. And I feel like that's going to move your life in a very different direction, or more intentional direction where you are in control. People are going to be like, oh yeah, you're disconnected from reality and all this other stuff. But I feel like you're very intentional with what you do. You may possess knowing information that a lot of people don't know. It's like your ancestors are helping you, they're with you, they're guiding you, they're protecting you to deal with things that have been keeping you in a dark space in your life. And they're helping you to get out of that. They're helping you to flow better. They're helping you to process better. They're helping you to connect back to you so that you can live life in a more powerful, safe, joyous way. I feel like you've been protected this whole time, and you are protected. You are looked after. So the changes that are happening, it's meant to happen here. I feel like you're just needing to kind of take more action on your life, get more grounded, have more happier experiences. Like I said, just ask your inner child what she needs, what she want to do, and just do it. Do it for them. Allow your inner child to lead the way, truly, to guide you through. To know that, let your inner child know that they are safe. They can have whatever they want to have. They can be whatever they want to be. They can do whatever they want to do with no limits, no restrictions, no fears. Whatever it is, you can do it. So I feel like this week, just focus on releasing any unhealthy patterns in a healthy way this week, whether it's through movement, sharing your experience with others, writing about it, listening to the music, whatever it is. Try to release this negative, dark energy this week. And then for this week, ask your inner child what it is that they need and give your inner child that, okay? Okay, and then it says, resilience is one of the strongest qualities you have. It has gotten you through so many trials and tribulations in the past, and it will continue to do so. Lean on that inner tower of strength anytime that you need it. You've got this. Instead of pushing yourself so hard, stop, breathe, and reevaluate. You are doing enough, even if it doesn't feel like it. Don't wear yourself out to the point of exhaustion. It is not worth it. Balance your time more wisely. Sometimes walking away is the only option, not because you want to make someone miss you or realize they took you for granted, but because you finally respect yourself enough to know you deserve better. So, Earth signs, I really hope that helps. You guys take care. Bye.